My name is Struthers. I'm currently on tour with the Aaron Neville Quintet, doing some shows with the Neville Brothers and working with Victor Wooten at his camp Wooten Woods. I'm here at Sweetwater Sound in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and we're showing the new Zoom G5 pedal, which actually goes on tour and everywhere with me. As I said, I'm on tour. A lot of times I'm using rental gear, and one of the biggest features on this pedal is it has a 12AX7 tube built in with an on-off switch, a volume control on the tube, and a tone control. So if my rental gear isn't quite up to par, I can warm up the sound. Also, if I have to go straight into the board, which is what I'm doing now, this tube makes a huge difference. Just to show you what I'm talking about, this is straight tube, without. And if the amp sounds good and I just want to boost and clean sound, I can turn the tube off, and when I want to do a solo and be just a little bit louder, I turn the volume up on the tube sound, and there I have a warm, fat sound to do a solo with. One of the great things about this pedal is you have individual stomp boxes you can assign in any order, and if you don't like the order after you've written it, you don't have to go back and rewrite it. There's a way to push pedals around within this. But the best thing is live, every night I'm in a different room. I'm in a theater one night, I'm in a club the next, I'm at a 20,000 person festival outdoors the next. I can edit this in real time. I don't have to go back into patch. I don't have to scroll through anything. I can literally reach down and turn a knob, and I can adjust the gain, tone, time on an echo, time on a vibrato, whatever. It's right there, just like having real stomp boxes. You don't have to go into edit mode. It's real time. That's one of the great features for live performance. Saves time in the studio as well. Another feature is the Z pedal. We have up and down features as well as side to side. Just an example, this is the Leslie sound. I've got speeding up as I go down. Depth is from right to left, left to right, depending on what my foot's doing. A more dramatic display of that would be what I use with Aaron Neville. We're doing a doo-wop, a lot of doo-wop music right now, which calls for tremolo. And depending on how our drummer starts the song and where we are, it depends upon the tempo. I can control how fast my vibrato is and how deep it is. So on the fly, I'm not reaching down and turning knobs. I can control how deep it is, if I want it slow, or just to the tempo of the song. You can custom assign what you want each direction to be, up or down. You can control echoes. There's some patches in here where you have a flanger to the left, a chorus to the right, depth and all. It's a handy device on the road. Amp simulators. Once again, I'm on the road with rental gear. A lot of times I'll have one amp that's not very good and the other amp is blown up. So with that being said, to have different arrays of amps, I can plug straight into the board and be just fine. Like, that's an AC30 Vox. If I just want a little blues sound, I can go to like a deluxe reverb. This is straight into a board that I have not taken time to edit what the board's picking up. I haven't tried to do any edits here. This is just straight out the box. You can go just a straight, clean. And And one of my favorite amp simulators in this is a Marshall. It's got the honk of the low end in a 412 cabinet. That's one of many, many amps in here. You can combine heads with different cabinets, from boutique amps to 110, assorted different 412 cabinets, wide variety of sounds. Like I said, it's great for if you don't have the option of having a functioning amp. I just did a show after NAMM. I was running late, didn't have time to set up an amp. I just told them to have a DI. I did the show on it. It was fine. This also has a 60-second looper. Very clean, easy to use. It's got such features as fade in and out, so you don't have to just have an abrupt stop. You can change your sounds in between overdubs. I'm just going to pull up a little of that right now and see what happens. Not only is the Zoom G5 a great live performance sound processor, it also has a USB port for a direct interface with any recording software. I have found nothing that I need to add on to this pedal. It works in all situations. Once again, the G5 is an incredibly easy to use guitar effects processor that has actually more effects and amp modeling and features than I can possibly use in any given day. And if you have any other questions about the Zoom G5, be sure to call your Sweetwater sales engineers, and I'm sure they'll help you in any way possible. Once again, thank you for taking the time to hear me out.